They go through a lot of pots of bees, don't they?
Close to 300 pounds a day, 300 or more,
That's a lot of bees. Like gas.
I guess. You think we're awake and everybody's quiet?
Hmm?
You think we're awake? Everybody's quiet?
The camera's on.
Yeah. Well, we got 6 o'clock, let's call it meeting order. Please rise for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First thing on the agenda is a public hearing for an additional appropriations. Open to any public comment at this time. If no public comment, we'll adjourn the public hearing. And we'll open the regular council meeting. See, Tom White was on the first on the agenda, but I don't see Tom here.
One of you can go ahead and do that, that was at the meeting.
Danielle, you can do that.
What am I doing?
But the plan commission
Is
is,
a recommendation from the planning
they
commission.
should take those on the table there.
I just need to make the motion.
Go off the recommendation of the One Night Plan Commission to move forward with those.
Okay, so I would like to make the motion to move forward with the recommendation from the planning commission.
The,
It doesn't have a
for
number.
An ordinance?
yeah, for one for the battery backup and the other for the solar.
For the battery backup and one for the solar.
That's 12 months.
12-month
Yes,
period.
12-month period.
I'll make a motion to approve as read.
Second.
Sure.
Motion by Larry, second by Tom. Is there any further discussion? Or any comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Unanimous. Need a motion to approve the council meeting for June the 8th, 2026.
So moved.
Motion by Tom. Approve minutes. Second by Jim. Any discussion on the minutes? All in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Need a motion for payroll number 12, period ending 6/7/26, period ending 6/26/26, pay period 7/05/26, and the voucher register vast for July council meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve as read.
I'll second that.
Motion by Larry, second by Tom to approve the claims. Any discussion on the claims? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Jeremy?
Still doing brush pickup, as you can tell, our chip pile's getting pretty big out there. We'll end up hauling some more of those out to the woods. Or if PJ comes pick those up, we'll get those out of there. We did install a bench on the trail on the north end, starting to sweep some streets again. Removed most of the asphalt that needed to be taken out up at the plaza there. Got that about finished to get that ready for the project. Change out some meters, locates as needed. Help the wastewater guys install catch basin down there, the project by the school. Have been helping when the project started last week. Them guys get whatever they needed, gravel wise and whatever taken out while they're working down there. Cleaned up after the fireworks at the school with everybody else, and been mowing the trail. You guys got a bid proposal from 120 Water. That is for the lead service line inventory. The little pamphlets and stuff that were going out. Haven't been getting a real good response on those, so this is the next step to getting that done and getting everything done through 120 Water to suffice IDEM for that inventory.
So do we need action on this, or?
Yeah, I need a motion to approve that for the $26,374 to do that.
I believe we already discussed this, didn't we, was gonna move forward with
I
it?
don't think so.
Not this, no.
Not this, okay.
We're gonna have to get this done to,
We've gotta have the
Good.
lead service line inventory done by November of next year. If we don't have that done and we have any unknowns, there's a whole process of a lot of stuff we've gotta do. So we've gotta get this figured out and get all these identified.
So
There-
if we pass this tonight.
If we
that-
get
that
this,
is-
yes, this will suffice and it should get us to where we need to know what we've got.
We're gonna try to get it done ahead of time, right?
Yes, doing this, we would get that done by then, yes.
if you don't get that done to find your unknowns, what type of service it
Right.
is, they'll consider them all that way.
Yes, they'll consider them all let and need replacing. And then at that point, we've gotta supply filters and all that stuff until we get them replaced.
I make a motion, we accept the bid from 120 Water.
I'll second.
A motion by Tom, second by Larry to approve the bid from 120 Water. I did one question. Do you have to go house to locate lead, or is that?
Pretty much. Yeah, they wanna know every
Yeah.
service line in
This
town.
doesn't require that, but because it's a predictive modeling thing that they do, we have to identify so many for them to get them a sample and then they can fill it in from there.
You're 100% right, eventually
yes.
you're gonna have to know absolutely everything.
But yes.
So,
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
That's all I had, unless you guys got something for me.
Oh,
I got a guy that'll take 10 or 15 of your town dump truck loads of those chips right out by the KFC hall. I can get with you on it. Then as you wanna haul out there, he'll take them.
Okay. That's all I had, I appreciate it.
you all had a chance to look over the electric department report, everyone? Have any questions for Jake?
I think good with the report.
You see one?
We spent most of the day down at the park getting everything hooked up for the power from the past. We did find a couple poles that were bad that Aaron found mowing, so we got those replaced last Friday. And added another transformer down there to kind of break up some of the load. The camping seems like it's getting bigger and bigger, so,
I drove through there last night, it looked like there's 4 or 5 new poles in there.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we added 2 poles and 2 spans of primary with the new transformer to break up some of the camping load on the one transformer, and then replace a few old poles.
Question for Jake? Wastewater.
So, actually, the night of the last council meeting, we had a very heavy rainfall. Kind of found a couple issues throughout the system that we've gotten fixed at this point. We will do more digging into in the future to ensure that we don't have these issues going forward. The guys went out and had a pretty good night, pretty good day that day, cleaning some storm lines, and had a couple issues with them lift stations that were too much rain too quickly all at one time, just caused us a couple hiccups throughout the way, but everything's back under control now. We had our DR 3900 wastewater testing machine, had it sent out, calibrated service for the year. We have to have that done annually. Did a clarifier changeover. We're back working on the inside clarifier at this time at the wastewater plant. We had a sewer line issue out on Keller Street. For whatever reason, had a manhole eagles that was holding, causing a lift station line have some sprout up through the ground. Took us a couple days to get that figured out and worked on. Like Jeremy said, we installed a new storm line out at the school to help with some of the drainage issues we may have, potentially mitigate some of that with all the new curving going in. And we also fixed a sinkhole on South Street that was occurring. Found an old service line that, for whatever reason, just never was fully taken out of service, blocked it off, and seems to be holding over the weekend. Last thing I had for you was there's a person at the furthest most south side of West Street. having some storm drainage issues in his yard. There was a contractor out, for the big old mess. Was able to get a hold of the homeowner. Contractor's having some issues with some equipment. Everybody that needs to be aware of the issues going on are aware. The farmer that had some tile dug up, they've been in contact with them. They're aware that it's gonna get fixed, just take some time. He's hoping to be out early this week to get back to fixing that project, so I didn't know if anybody's heard about it, but, it's all on the up and up. It just looks a little sketchy right now, but it is a process.
Anything more for Jake? You're not chief here, but I guess you're taking his place tonight?
Yes, sir. He had a family thing tonight and asked me to fill in for him. So, yes. Did you guys get the stat report? Any question on that?
No, I don't, anybody else?
He said basically that was all that he asked for you, unless you had any other questions for the department.
No question for Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
I got short on everything. I'm gonna get that in. I did have, I guess for Jake and Jet, maybe we ought to put a thing in the paper. I see people mowing their grass and blowing it out in the street all the time.
I saw one the other day down by the.
That causes drain problem for you.
I think they just moved in, didn't they?
I just saw
But
one,
I saw one.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, yep.
and they don't just do the first pass along the road, they're blowing it all out there.
I have seen some of them will actually then break it up and put it in a can, take
Well,
it,
these- the one
pull it
I've
out
seen.
here, but a couple of them didn't, you're right.
Would be better to put a notice in the building than in the paper. How many people
Yeah,
read the paper?
That might be.
You put a notice in
Okay.
the buildings that, I believe there might be an ordinance against that. I'm not positive, but I'm thinking there might be.
Or we should have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calvin's correct or something.
I think there's something in the ordinance on
I
that.
have to look, I don't have it in front of me. Ready? Yep. Tribe, so the tribe would like permission to shut Main Street from Market to Logan on September 12th. They have an annual fundraiser they do, they've always done it out of the Knights of Columbus. They don't have that facility utilized, they have the building where the bank used to be, they would like to do it at that facility.
What
And,
building they have now?
You first
The
order.
first source was.
they wanna have a bear tent or something to that effect, so as long as they get the permits and things.
So be from that corner to the
Yeah,
west,
yeah,
one block.
just block it off, they'll have some,
Anybody
By the
think-
town office there.
yeah, yeah. And it may only have to be shut to the alley, but Main Street. The fire department will stay open and everything.
Anybody object to that?
I don't oppose it, but I'm not one for having a bunch of drunk parties out in the middle of town streets, that's just my opinion. Liability and everything, it's just,
The liability wouldn't be on us.
No, it's not.
it can be on anybody.
they have to
If it
provide
happened, it
insurance.
stumbled over the curb, then it comes on us. I just want to say that.
How long they think, talking, Brad, from 6
I'm
o'clock
not
to-
exactly sure what time it started, be done 10-ish.
I make a motion to allow the tribe to shut down Logan to or Market Street on Main Street.
motion by Larry, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Jim, any further discussion?
Have sent out several mowing letters to,
Just a second.
You gotta vote yet.
oh, I'm sorry, I was reading ahead and thought you did.
All those in favor of the motion that the tribe close the street September the 12th, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I don't oppose it, I just,
I agree with you, I know what you're saying.
Okay, try that again. So I've sent several letters out, get some mowing done, some cleanup done. That's going so pretty decent. Fireworks, I thought they were great. What's everybody's
I've
thoughts?
had a lot of comments. Compliments,
So, yeah, for sure.
What do you say, we go ahead and book him for next year?
hopefully you already got it booked.
I've asked him to put us down, but I wanted to get your opinion first too.
Proceed
So,
with
I would say.
okay,
I thought you did a good job.
yeah. he did. Like Jeremy said, we went down the next day and lots of paper, but we,
Part of the,
Back in
part of the finale did go off, and he still had a truckload, cause it got wet. So it had been bigger and better than what it was.
that's the first ones he started setting out then. Yeah, it rained. Yeah, I thought it was great. You didn't hear of any complaints, so,
Brad, was the money from the gal this year used for that?
no.
That's supposed to be for next year.
Yes, I don't believe it was.
We
We-
had extra
we
in
had
last
extra.
year.
We had
So,
extra last
but
year.
I
not
So
so
I
much
checked
for-
it out now.
we're in for next year then already.
Yeah,
Yeah, what I'd suggest is we continue to ask for donations,
absolutely.
so we can keep rolling with it.
I truly believe they were good enough. I heard a bunch of people even that night saying they would be more than happy if they're gonna be like that to go and contribute. So I think we'll get more.
Tell them to come to town office.
Absolutely.
But keep publicizing it. There's a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, they were good. Has anybody had time to go down by the school, the curbs? They got about half the curbs in down there. They look really good. So we've got the blacktop all out of the center where that's gonna be. It was about a foot thick. So we got a little bit, put some more dirt back in there. We'll get that leveled. They're hoping by Friday, well, I'll say Friday, they're hoping sooner than that, they'll have all the curbs at the school done. And then it's basically, we'll get the asphalt, get that done. They're gonna start Wednesday or Thursday up here at the plaza, do half of it. We're gonna have them do the north half first and barricade it off. When they get that, then they can start using the other end, and we'll cut the other end out.
Where the old two-way exit entrance, how far south of that is that new one gonna be, or pretty close to that, or is it?
What is it, 10 or 15 foot, each
Not very
more? But what's gonna be open there is actually bigger than the south part of the opening now. It's about 6 foot bigger, I think it was 45 foot if I'm not mistaken, what the south entrance where people just drive through wherever. And I think it's gonna be around 50 foot, what that opening will be then. Of course, that street will be 3 foot wider. It's gonna work out pretty good.
It'll be nice, there ain't gonna be people cutting across.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a
It's just
turn.
that angle's terrible.
It is, and you know, it's just unfortunate, everybody's used to it and they don't. So we'll have to leave some cones sit there for a little while, I assume, once we get this done. I really don't wanna paint the curb yellow.
We can have Brian sit there.
When they bounce off the curb, they'll know it's there.
They'll know it's there.
They need to make sure the curb's good tall.
It's
Yeah.
6-inch curb, standard 6-inch curb, which is, you know, that's what we got everywhere else.
On the west side of that road, then, from the car wash exit and the Napa thing where people cut through there, is that gonna be blocked off?
That's gonna be curbed.
It's gonna be curbed?
That'll be curved from there down and it'll come in, like, I don't know if you noticed, Jeremy said they pulled some stuff out. So the old pavement that used to go to the highway, when that was closed, all that pavement's out, they pulled some dirt in.
Looks nicer.
It's gonna look good, we got more to put in there, obviously, but, you know, just getting that blacktop out, it might take a year, so this is obviously not a good time of year to plant grass seed, but, you get grass growing in there, it's gonna look good.
You still gonna have that ramp from the car wash to the street, is that still gonna be in there?
Yeah, probably will
I'll
be.
have to.
It's not ours, it's actually the owner of the car wash owns that. One thing it needs there, I don't believe there's a stop sign, so we ought to put a stop sign there. I really would like if they had a little blacktop left to, cause it really dips down, if we could wedge that a little bit. I'm hoping, a lot of times if they're paving something, they've got a little bit left, they need a place to put it, that'd be a good place to put it. But I think within a couple of weeks, both of those are gonna be done then, so, as long as we can get asphalt. But, it's looking good. Other than that, that's all I've got.
Kim?
Oh, I do have one more thing, sorry. So, down at the school area, I had to have Hayworth Milligan come in and do a survey that we talked about. Well, it did come to find out that Don owned about 10 to 15 foot out into the exit of the school that was there. So we discussed if we would buy 5 foot off of them. The surveyor put some pins, did a legal description for that area, and Don's just gonna, we get a deed made, and he's just gonna give us that property. So, then it'll be the way it ought to be, it's in the proper names and it's done correctly. So, we'll get that done. I would like permission to pay for that survey, that was $1,500.
I'll make a motion to pay for the survey.
Motion by Larry to pay for the survey for the school project. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jim. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous.
Now I'm done.
Is that it?
Now I'm done.
Okay. Now Kim.
Okay, you can have resolution number 3 of 2026, a resolution of the Winnebago County Council authorizing investments of public funds. This is something you do every year, just has to be renewed so that we can keep investing.
We have a motion for resolution number 3 of 2026.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 3 and ordinance number 7 of 2026.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jim. Motion by Larry, second by Jim. Any further discussion? All those in
I'm sorry,
favor
you
say
just
aye.
made a motion for number 7 as well?
Yes,
We didn't get there yet.
oh, my bad. I'll rescind my motion. I make a motion for resolution number 3 of 2026.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Second.
Second by Jim. Motion by Larry, second by Jim for resolution number 3. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? That's unanimous. Okay, now you can do number 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold off.
Number 7 for authorizing the additional appropriations, and that additional appropriations for the project,
For what project?
the school and the plaza.
And we need 160,000 additional appropriations for it?
No, it won't be that much, but we're being safe.
I have a motion for ordinance number 7 of 2026.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Jim. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Danielle. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Passed unanimous.
Okay, and then I think she just wanted you to know the opioid settlement report due August 31st was submitted on July 1st. That's it.
So what is the opioid settlement?
It's just a state mandated report. We received a little bit of money for that lawsuit,
Like $30-some or something.
Yeah, it was-
It's minimal. It's-
under $100, and now she has to submit a report on it every year.
Fire truck donation, is that's the sheet here? Is there a report on the truck? How's it, is it getting anywhere close or?
Oh, she just wanted you, to know how much was in the donation fund.
I believe in September is the time some of the firemen can go see certain parts of it getting ready to be finished up. So either late the end of this year or early spring, I believe.
We got a big shortfall here yet, though.
We do.
I know, Bill ain't here and he's gonna be representing the fire department. Jeremy, are you aware of what happened with 702? We went, Saturday to wash out the barns, and we had a valve completely blow off the site.
That's not good.
No kidding.
But it's fixed. We was able to pull that off, get it off, and put a cap on it, but that's how outdated the equipment's getting.
How big a valve was it?
6 inch.
Ooh, well, fine. It didn't tear the threads off?
No.
Ooh, got lucky there.
Is there any other old business? New business?
Yeah, I got new business. Well,
me and Tom talked when there was snow on the ground about bringing the horses to Winnemac. And we will be at Power from the Past. We're excited, this will be our first show in Winnemac. We will be there Thursday at 7:30 and Friday at 4 o'clock. So.
7:30 in the evening?
Yes, yes. So I just wanna thank you for the number you gave me. I called and I got another number, and finally everybody got together, and it's all coming down to this Thursday and Friday. We will probably have 60 to 65% of our show there, which is normal. Usually it's between 50 and 70. We can never get everything there, because of transportation and getting stuff there. But if you want to see wild Mustangs act crazy and have fun, we will be there, and I invite you. Now, there's no charge on us. We don't make no money off this, but there is a charge to get into Power from the Past when you come into the park. So those are the 2 times, and it's this Thursday and Friday. So if you're there, you will see horses do all kinds of crazy stuff. You'll see tricks, and you'll see lots of stuff. So, but I want to thank Winnemac. We're really excited. This is our first show here in Winnemac, and tell Branson about it, because I talked with him and connected with him that I'd let him know if we could make it happen. And,
You said Thursday was 7:30, sir?
Thursday is 7:30, Friday is 4 o'clock.
I believe he'll be there Thursday night.
So Thursday, I don't know how to share this, but we will be right after the skillet toss. They told me about it, and I said, we have never followed a show like that. But I know all about it now, so there's gonna be a skillet toss, and we followed that. We've never followed a show like that, but I'm kind of excited to see what happens.
What's the first? It's a
I'm
first
sorry?
for you. It's a first for you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, Crown Point they have where they spit seeds so far, and I thought that was strange, but here we have a skillet toss. I can't wait to see it. But we're following that show on Thursday night, so maybe Friday would be the better time to come. I don't know. Depends, but we'll be there, and like I said, we'll have probably between 60 and 65% of what we do will be at. 100% you'd have to come to our facility. We can't get everything there. So that's normal. That's a normal percent what we bring when we do a show. So we're real excited to share with Winnemac. The lady, Sherry, was very, very nice and helpful with us and answering questions. And we got to see the arena the other day. It's the first time we've seen it. And we're real excited to do a show here in Winnemac.
Sounds good. Steve, do you have anything tonight? Sure it is.
I'm excited about this horse show.
About the skillet toss?
Yeah. Let's see if Sherry wants to get in now.
Your wife's never thrown a skillet at you?
Yeah. I've done it a time or
They
two.
should have ducking also. Ducking of skillets also.
Anybody have anything else? You're adjourned. Yes, it is.